team, welcome to another episode of Raising Havana. This is episode 25, and today Havana got to do some work around people in our local woodland, and we advanced some of her nosework concepts. So today I was up quite early with Havana to go and do some training. I wanted her to start working around some more people. So I timed it that in the little woodland nearby, there's a pathway that leads to a couple of schools in the area. So you get lots of mums and children and teenagers walking up and down it in the morning times. And so what I wanted to do is start working her around people with a variety of different things. So you'll see in this first video that actually, you don't really see it, but the two teenage girls, Havana's off screen, you'll see her probably running across the screen right about now, having been recalled away from the teenage girls that are walking past. And you'll see that actually her ability to disengage and start sniffing is so much better than it was. If you've seen some of the previous videos, you'll know that a lot of the time she's had like quite a big stare and been quite unsure. But what I loved is she just spent time sniffing around in that environment, nose was down, sniff, 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 really engaging with what we were doing. Unfortunately, I didn't get time to film anything else with the people because people just kept coming a little bit before and a little bit after, but she disengaged from them really, really nicely and did some great training as well. So then we moved on to some more basic stuff. So I wanted to start teaching her a new variation of the chase game that we've played. So when we're out and about on walks, I want to have a bit of a routine and a bit of a pattern where I'll throw food to one side, she'll go and eat it and get rewarded, and then come back and I'll throw food to the other. Almost like I'm casting her out to check a specific area. And this is something I picked up from gun dog training. And while I'm not necessarily going to do gun dog work with her, I thought it was just a fun skill to play. So you can see that she gets a little bit distracted trying to find the treat, so I need to not throw as far, but overall this was just a fun little game for us to play and have a giggle with. Then we moved on to some boundary training, which we've not really done a lot of outside, and it's something I really, really want to lean into with her. I'm going to look at investing in a raised platform. I'm not really liking the aspect of the blanket. The reason that I want a raised platform is that it's a lot clearer to her what I want. With a blanket, it's very easy to just step off, but with an actual platform that's a little bit raised, that definitive act of stepping off is far clearer, so she's far more likely to make, or she's far less likely to make a mistake, excuse me. You'll see in this video as well that she did some really nice work here. So she came off the boundary a few times, but when she did stay on there and I cued her into that down and she waited there, we managed to get a lot of movement around. I managed to reward her quite heavily. And this is going to be such a useful skill as I begin to build up the distractions in the environment for her so that she learns to be in a stationary position while exciting things are going on. I'm going to do a little experiment with this with one of her toys where I'll kind of wave it around. She has to stay on the boundary. I'll go back and reward her and then release her to the toy so we can have a little game of tug to really supercharge it. Then we got going with some of the nosework stuff, and oh my god, I'm so proud of her. So you probably saw one of the other videos where we were doing a tracking exercise where I'd pop a coin down, pick her up, move her away, and then I'd let her go and she had to go and find it. And obviously we've only done that in the garden. We've never done that in the woodland. And I thought, you know what, let's give it a little go. So that's what I did. I put the coin down, picked her up, moved her away, and let her go back. And oh my god, the drive and intensity that she tracked to it was incredible. So obviously the distance isn't very long, but that's the point. I want her to understand that actually it's the human scent I'm looking for. And you'll see when she finds the coin, she did a little jolt and a little jump and then goes back to the indications. My timing and throwing is absolutely horrendous. It's horrible, but she held on, she worked through my stupid timing and maintained her focus and her indication, which was fantastic. And then I did it again, so I went to a slightly different place, and this time what I did is, as opposed to picking up and moving her away, I threw a treat away, very similar to the indication exercise that we've done before, walked and shuffled my feet, dropped a coin, came back and let her think about it. And again, she surprised me. This was a dog who, remember, at the beginning of the month, at the beginning of the series, wasn't using her nose at all and had no idea what a coin is. And 25 sessions in, basically, you know, I would only do one session a day with her, more or less. She's now able to go to a place in an area of the woodland we've never been before, using her nose to track a coin in amongst all those other scents. So I was so pleased for her and really, really happy with her development. I kind of say every episode that I'm glowing with praise for her, but it's true. You know, when she first came, she was anxious of people. She wasn't using her nose. She wasn't really a big thinker. She wasn't toy motivated. And now we can play with toys and we're thinking and we're far more confident around people than we were. Still a long way to go, but so much more confident around people. And our nose is being used all the time. So I am one happy bunny and her progress is immaculate. So, if you want to find out more information about Havana and her daily adventures, you can subscribe to this YouTube channel, drop a comment with your favourite Havana moments so far, and you can find me on Facebook at Jack Fenton, the Dorset Dog Trainer. Thank you very much for watching, team, and I will chat with you again soon. Have a really good day. Bye!